What's going on, my peoples? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be talking about Hot Toys again. And the topic for today, on my last video I was talking about Hot Toys that I want from the Marvel, not only the Marvel Universe, but Marvel in general that I want and we are not getting. Today I'm going to be a little bit more positive and we're going to be talking about figures that I actually want and we are actually getting. I have a lot of faith on all the figures that I'm going to be talking here, and I believe that we're getting, even though in some occasions I am pushing it like really hard, I think we are going to eventually, maybe not in the near future, but we are going to eventually get all these figures. And I hope so because I really want them all. And on number 10, I'm going to start with Hela. And yes, I know I'm letting myself easy on this one because as you can see here, Hela was already announced and there's the figure. But as we all know, Hot Toys likes to promote stuff and then they don't release it, like Jello Jacket and Crossbone, and don't even get me started on everything they have showed, like the Power Loader and all this stuff. But I'm getting out of topic here. My thing is, everything that I'm doing now is not for pre-order. Everything that it's just out of it, it's speculation. And this is of now is an speculation. We don't know if she's coming out, but I am fairly certain that she is. Because any other figure that we have seen and they haven't released, they don't have facial likeness to an artist or an actor or an actress that is important, like Kate Blanchett is. And so, but this time around we have her. And I have a strong belief that we are going to get our own Hela in our collections. And I cannot wait for that. Because I want to have her next to Loki and Thor himself. So, Hela is going to be... Thor Ragnarok is coming in 2 weeks. I cannot wait to see it. I think it's going to be epic. It's going to be really awesome. And yeah, Hela, it looks like a hell of a character. And I cannot wait to have her in my collection. And I believe that we will. So that's why she's my number 10 on this list. Coming up at number 9 is Miles Morales. If you guys have seen Spider-Man Homecoming, there are certain reference to Miles Morales, like very minute, but they're there. So I believe that eventually we are going to get our own Spider-Man Miles Morales. And I am so pumped for that because I want to have them both side by side. And that's going to look freaking amazing, and I am really looking forward to this figure. And as you can see, I'm pushing it a little bit over here with Miles Morales, but my prediction is that eventually we are going to get Miles Morales on the MCU, and as soon as he's out, we are going to get a Hot Toy out of it. And I am so looking forward to it. And now, coming at number 8 is Cable. And Cable is, as we all know, is going to be coming out in Deadpool 2. This is how he's going to look like. I really had this in mind, but this is how they decided to look like, to make him to look like. And I have all sorts of feeling about him. I think he looks amazing. I really think he looks amazing. I really want to have a figure of Josh Brolin, but at the same time, this is what I was waiting for. But come on, let's be honest. We gotta be realistic. Hopefully they throw something else on top. I don't know, a jacket or something, and they bulk him up a little bit so he can get slightly close to that. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. If they don't, it doesn't matter. I will still get him. I think he looks fantastic. The haircut, the mechanical arm, and the guns. I think is gonna be super freaking cool. And hey, I already have Deadpool, so I'm only missing Cable. It's only natural that I get him. And I believe that we're gonna get him. So he's my number 8. Coming at number 7, we have Nebula from the Guardians of the Galaxy. And she's been on Guardians of the Galaxy number 1, number 2, and now she's going to be on Infinity War. So this is her 3rd major movie, and I think it's about damn time, Hot Toys, that we get ourselves our own Nebula, don't you think? I think so. So yeah, please, can you please Hot Toys do this? I think they will. I think this time around they will. I think they're gonna go all out on Infinity War. They're gonna go crazy, and they're gonna do everything. Maybe not everything at once. Maybe they're gonna start like prioritizing the like the main characters that everybody knows, like Black Widow, blonde Black Widow, and bearded Captain America, and Tony's new suit and whatnot. But I think that eventually we're gonna get our own blue space-looking gal to pose her next to John Doe, and I am so excited for that. I really like the suit, the purple one. It's kind of subtle, and this one it's more intricate. I just don't like the color. That red color. I love red. Red is one of my favorite colors. But this red in particular, I don't know. I don't find it appealing. It's just a dark red with no flavor. This red is a little bit better, especially for a comic book character. I mean, I love the blue here and the purple one and all that stuff is going on. So that's why I like this one slightly better, because I think it has a better color. But anyways, it doesn't matter which one we get. I would love to get me on Nebula going. And now coming on number 6, this is probably one of the biggest stretch that I have over here. All right, but listen to me. I want my own Namor, my Hot Toys Namor. Don't you want your own Namor on your collection done by Hot Toys? I know this is one of the biggest stretch that I have on this list, but I believe they will eventually gonna have Namor in our collections. And the reason for that being is that is the rights return to Marvel, and there was a project not long ago that was filming in Hawaii, and it was called The Submariner, which is Namor, the Submariner, obviously. It probably is something else. It's just to throw people off. But I think that he's a very strong character we're going to get on the MCU. Hopefully they don't do a series on him. Please do not do that. Don't sheep out. Doing stuff underwater is like super difficult. And you have to get this right. You have to invest money in it, and you have to get it right. So eventually we're gonna get him. I hope so, and I believe so. And we're not gonna get the skimpy little suit that we see here. I believe we're gonna get this outfit. I mean, I don't mind this skimpy little suit, but this is Disney, so I believe that we're gonna get this version better. To be honest, I like it better. I mean, I have nothing against all you 300 Leonidas collectors out there, but I think it's gonna look better if it's covered, especially for the joints and all that stuff. And I'm more familiar with this outfit anyways, so I like him better like this. He looks more menacing when he has the complete outfit on. Like, I don't know. If a guy comes to fight you and he's in a swimsuit, he's not that scary, so I will have him like this. So yeah, he is gonna be super cool to have Namor in our collection, and I believe eventually we will. And next up is another of the stretches that I have on the list, but I believe that we will also get a Nova. And no, not this kid. I don't want this kid. I want this guy. Yes. Whew. Can you imagine having your own Nova in your collection? How amazing that will be. And I believe that we will. I believe that we will soon enough get it. Not around the corner though. We all know that. We all know the plans for Marvel. But after Infinity Wars, and when Marvel started doing taking the Marvel universe in a different direction, I think it's gonna be a lot of cosmical stuff happening. So we are gonna get our own Nova, and we already seen Guardians of the Galaxy, and we have the Nova Corp. And as you can see, you have like the 3 dots in the chest, reminiscent of the ones that he has, and we also have the little uh, cross, the little red star in the forehead of the guards. Obviously reminiscent as well, the big ass one that he has on his forehead. And yeah, so if we can get these people on the MCU, we can get Nova, and we can get him a movie, or we can get him to star in a movie. And I'm really looking forward to that, because I know the Hot Toys is gonna jump into that, and it's gonna do a figure for us, and you're gonna get your own Nova in your collection if you're interested, which I am. And coming at number 4, at first I had her as my number 4. Proxima Midnight was my number 4. I really like Proxima Midnight. He's one of the most badass characters and villains that we have. I really like the look of her, like the blue long hair and the helmet and everything going on. I just really like this design. I think it's pretty cool. I think she's a badass, but after seeing her, the statue they released, I didn't like this design that much. I think she looks fat, and the helmet, obviously I knew they were not going to do this helmet, not even in a million years, but her hair is not that long. They shorten her hair. I like that they include the white here on the top and the shoulder guard. I love that. Thank you for that. But they didn't go all dark on the bottom. So I mean, minor details would have been fine, but like it has a little bit too white. If we're going by the cartoon. But anyways, my problem is here. I think she's too ugly. She's too ugly. She looks like a monster instead, as she should, because she's an alien. But I don't know. I don't like her that much. It threw me off. So the next best thing, and my number 4, is actually Corvus Glaive. Now look at this guy. This guy looks exactly like he does in the comic books, and I am so pumped for that. Look at that statue. He looks amazing. Can you imagine a Hot Toys made out of this guy? It's gonna be brilliant. It's gonna be full of details. I cannot wait for this figure, and I am pumped because I am 100% sure we are going to get a Corvus Glaive in our collection in Hot Toys form, because I am sure that Hot Toys is going to jump in that. It's going to jump in that. Look at that. We got the comparison here. They did the ears. They did the staff or spear, whatever you want to call that. And they included a lot of detail, but it was tasteful. Everything they added was very tasteful. And I think this is an incredible design for Corvus Glaive. And I cannot wait to have him in my collection in a Hot Toys form. So that is why he is my number 4. And number 3 is going to be Hawkeye, but in the Ronin face. So we all know Avengers number 4 is filming right now, and we all seen Hawkeye running around on set, looking a little bit different than he has already always looked on the MCU, and there are pretty big speculation that he's going to be adapting the persona of Ronin for this new movie, and I cannot wait. I mean, look how badass this guy looks. It's just incredible. If we can get, I haven't seen how he's gonna look, obviously, in the movie, but if we can get anything close to this, I think it's gonna be super badass, and I will be getting him. That's for sure. Because a ninja that uses kendos and katanas and come on, it's just it looks like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Just for that alone, I will get him. And I just think it's brilliant, and we are going to get him. We're definitely gonna get him if he is on the movie. Hot Tub is gonna do a hot tub for him, and we are definitely getting him. And I cannot wait to have him in my collection. And coming up on number 2, we have Wasp, and we all know Eminem the Wasp is coming up, and we are definitely getting an Evangeline Lilly version of Wasp, and I cannot wait for that because I really like this character. When this photo was shown, the first time it was shown, this suit, I don't know if it was the exposure or the contrast or what the hell was it, but this suit looked completely black. And everybody was terrified, including myself, like, why are they doing this? I mean, we had obviously a much better suit. I mean, why are we going back? We're going back to something that the fans don't want. We want the yellow and suit. Why are we doing this? This picture right here, I don't know why, is showing a little bit the golden bits a little bit better, which, you know, put my heart at ease. It's not this one. This would have been perfect, but obviously this is just a prototype, and then we're getting this. But the first time I saw it, it was just like completely black. This is a picture in regular sunlight lighting, so there's nothing added to this picture. There's no post-production or anything like that, and you can see here that it's actually in fact gold. It is not completely black, so that is something. I get that these are motion pictures and they're not comic books, so they don't like to go like super bright on the colors. Sometimes they always go for the black, and or something more subtle, like the colors, they like to do it more subtle. So, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it as long as you put it in there, you know, like if the character has something gold, it has something yellow, it has something green, just put it in there. Don't put like a bright green, but just put it in there and I'll be happy, and I'm okay with this. So after that, when they shoot the movie, they can, you know, they can increase the gold if they want to, like, you know, post production, they can just color it and put it as bright as they want, as dark as they want. So hopefully they make it pop a little bit more than that, and it's gonna be looking awesome. But this is another picture you can see here that is actually golden. But yeah, I am really looking forward to having this figure in my collection, and I cannot wait how they're gonna do the wings. I would love to see how they're gonna do the wings, because these are the prototype wings, and yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see how they're gonna work on the wings, and I cannot wait to see a trailer with her, if the wings are gonna look like they did on Ant-Man 1 for her mom, or they're gonna be something more techy, something more advanced. So yeah, really looking forward to that. And last but not least, we have my number 1 pick, and the number 1 hot toys that I really want and that I think we are going to get, whether we like it or not, is going to be Captain Marvel. And yes, Captain Marvel is a fantastic character. I mean, they have screwed it up a little bit and here and there with the feminazi thing. Like, some people are not too happy about that. I don't really care. I think she's fantastic, and I really like the character and the costume. And oh, look at that! He's here, my beloved Medusa. And yes, and this Civil War comic, I love it. I think it was great, and just shattering this super mega war machine that I don't know if it was a war machine or not, but it was great. And for Tony Stark in Civil War, and here we have her. And actually, this is the version that I want for her. I want the helmeted version. I am really looking forward to a helmeted version. This will be fine. This will be cool. I don't mind this. But if we can get the helmeted version, that would be super sweet. I really want that. And this is another thing that I want. She's not, she doesn't have like a mohawk. Kind of, obviously this is somebody trying to do their best on Photoshop. But I would like to have her, for her to have the mohawk. I know she's not going to have it because she's kind of like, I think it's too bold and Disney's not going to go there. But I really want the helmet. I think they can do the helmet. Hopefully they will throw it in because I want the helmet. And she is my #1 pick for the Hot Toys that we are going to be getting eventually in our collections. If we like them, if Hot Toys releases them, but I believe they will. I believe they're very popular characters that they really can make money out of, which is how every business revolves around making money out of things. And they know they can do money with this, and they know they can have my money for any of this, all of this actually. They will have my money as soon as they release it. They will have my business, and I cannot wait for the pre-orders come out. So hopefully you like the top 10. Let me know down below which is your top 10. Which of this, with you agree, you disagree, if you think we're getting a Nova or not, or if you're getting a Namor or not, and which characters would you like to see, which character you're waiting for, which character you think, even if it's not Marvel related, I don't care. I like everything. I like DC, Star Wars, I like all that stuff. I just collect Marvel because money in space is a serious issue when it comes to collecting. So let me know below. I want to hear from you guys, and you know, don't be a stranger on the channel. Be around.